so we appreciate that. All right, our second student speaker this evening, get the reasoning book out, page 258 and 259. Sister Eck and Sister Sotelo, they're going to be delivering for us, is it proper to address prayer to Mary as an intercessor? Now, she's got a setting here. The setting is a discussion with a granddaughter who needs help to answer a girl from school. Now let's see how this is handled. Sister Eck?
Grandma, I have a friend at school that wants to know why I pray to God in Jesus' name. She says she was taught to pray in the name of the Holy Mother and Mary. I think I need help. I found some stuff in my reasoning book on page 258 and told her I would show her in the Bible during recess tomorrow.
Well, sweetie, sometimes it's a little hard to make people understand things that are brand new to them. So you might want to establish some common ground. Maybe ask her if she knows that Jesus was in heaven before and that he's God's son. And you might even ask her if she knew about the miracle from God. His life was transferred from there into the womb of the Virgin Mary, so that he could be born as a perfect human on earth.
That's a good idea, and if she does, I could tell her that Jesus came to earth to offer his life as a ransom for mankind's sin. So because of that, he would be the best one to intercede for them before God in our prayers.
Mm-hmm. And you could read John 14 and verse 6. Let's look at that to show her what Jesus said about who we should use to be the one to intercede with God in the prayers for her. And you might have her read that, but let's read it. Do you want to read it for me?
Sure. It says, Jesus said to him, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me.
Mm-hmm. And then you might ask her what she thinks. If she thinks since Jesus was God's son, wouldn't prayers offered to God be better heard through him than they would if they were through someone that maybe just has an experience of womankind? God's a loving Father. And he tells us this in Psalms 103 and verses 13 and 14. Let's look at that together. I'll tell you read 13 and I'll read 14. How about you?
Okay. It says, as the Father shows mercy to his sons, Jehovah has shown mercy to those fearing him.
Okay, and it says, for he himself well knows the formation of us, remembering that we are dust. So you want to be awful sure that you allow her to express her thoughts. And then you could tell her that Jesus even taught people how to pray, his followers, and what to pray for. And then show her the Greatest Man book. Take one with you and show her in chapter 12. Page 71. It gives 6 things in there that he taught them to pray for. And you might ask her if she'd like to learn more about that, and then just even tell her that there's chapters in the book that talk about Mary and God's Son, and even the name of God.
I can do that, and if she agrees, I can study it with her at recess or at lunch. This is great, Graham. And I'll have a Bible study. Thank you so much for helping me prepare. And I just love the Great Teacher book, and I know she will too.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome, darling. Would you like to practice it before school one time? I can play the part of your friend.
Oh, yes. Would you do that for me?
I would. Let's try it.